Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth.
Is the way he challenges the black elite. He talks about the black elite that's on TV and speaks that honest truth that we've always talked about on this platform, that a lot of times the worst ideas get out to the black community because the Negroes on TV care nothing about actually going in and building for the community. And the reason they don't is because if they do that, they'll be punished. They'll be taken off the platform and replaced by somebody who plays ball. They'll be punished. They'll be taken off the platform and replaced by somebody who plays ball.
Salute. Get on the bus, squad. Welcome. It is Wednesday, guys. Hump Wednesday. How many of you guys thought that hump meant humping? No, guys. Get over the hurdle so that you can clear the week. It is Hump Wednesday, guys. Salute to my bread squad, guys. Bread squad. What's going on, guys? Keon, what's going on? XL to the Prizzo. What's going on? We are here, we are back, and we got a great video for you guys today, guys. Two-part video, guys. You know what I mean? In the thumbnail, you see our first lady, our ex-former first lady. That is, her name is, what her name is? Charlene, or some shit to that effect. But yeah, her and de Blasio have split, guys. They have split. The relationship cap is done. I told you, 95% of these relationships is relationship cap, guys. I don't care what color it is. I don't care. Black swirlers, black on black, white on white. A lot of these relationship caps, man. A lot of these relationships are relationship caps, guys. So we're going to definitely get into that today, man. What up? Word up, my guys. What's going on, my guys? Salute, guys. All right, so now that the music, the intro is over, let's get down to it, guys. Come on in, hit that like button, guys. Please hit that like button. That's all it costs you to pay your school tuition. That's how you pay your school tuition. That's how you pay for the class. Just hit the like button, guys. Keep in mind that we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, religions, feelings, or emotions. People we like, or racist. We're going to add something now to this thing. We're going to add old church folks, church-going people. We don't cater to you. You know what I mean? We don't cater to you. Although we talk about the Bible over here, you're not going to be able to manipulate me into doing what them churches do. When the churches have been doing what they is, and y'all been doing what y'all get. So don't come over here in my doors with that wholesome Christian shit, church woman. We don't cater to you either. All right? We cater to the truth. We cater to common sense. And we do not complicate it at all, big. You know what I mean? At all, guys. So, sheesh, where do we start at, guys? Yeah, guys, where do we start? Let's start with the goods. Shit. I'm going to read. Let's read this reporting because it just broke. I woke up to this information about de Blasio and his black wife, because honestly, that's all we knew. We didn't know a name or nothing. All we knew, he got a black wife. I'm voting for him. He for black people. You know what I mean? You guys got to stop attaching your emotions to this foolishness, guys. Don't we got a black vice president? You know what I mean? What does being her or the woman being black got anything to do with why we vote now? Why we vote on life decisions, why we make life choices due to the fact our emotions is attached to a black woman who's dating the mayor. I don't get it, guys. All right, well, my fucking tablet is acting dumb, but I've read the story and I know the story, and the story goes something like 2 months ago, these guys they were bored binge watching TV. You guys can go look it up. It's on the New York Times, guys. It just broke. So you guys are the first. You're the first to get this information if you didn't know. Our ex-New York City Mayor de Blasio and his wife Charlene has separated. They didn't get the divorce yet. You know what I mean? They didn't get the divorce yet, but they separated, so they are allowed and they're agreeing to see other people, guys. They're agreeing to see other people. And I want you guys to understand, this is these relationships. This is why emotionally intelligent men of all colors is not checking for black women. Because black women don't want to be married no more, bro. I don't get it right here. This is a black sister. She's married to a high value man because he's the mayor, right? So that'll make him a high value prospect. And you just don't, because it's her, guys. When you read the story, you'll see that it's her. They were binge watching TV. And the Blasio asked her, why are you not lovey-dovey anymore? Because most women get into these relationships because they live in themes. You know what I mean? And when the theme wear off, they could give a damn about the relationship, the marriage, the baby. You know what I mean? Women, especially black women. See, I know I specialize in black women, but that do not mean that the white women, the Asian women don't have this, because female nature is female nature. So don't distract your plan trying to control my narrative because you sit around a bunch of race agitating channels all day who just they know what you come for. You come to hear stuff about white supremacy and about the white man instead of fixing yourself. You know what I mean? That's what make my channel unique, because I'm not a hub. I'm not the cry with me hub. You know what I mean? A lot of channels now have caught on. They know people just looking for a place to come and cry and relate to people and blame the other gender as victim. You know what I mean? So this is not one of those channels where you're going to come here and get the dopamine hit and seeing me blame the woman gender or seeing me blame the man gender. This channel is about self-accountability, where we take a look at oneself, guys. And I challenge you guys to get up out of these relationships and get up out of these fake marriages. You know what I mean? Because real love don't need to get monetized, right? So now, what's the difference from this relationship not being married to being married? Like, for this, they could have just did what me and Mrs. Gebrecht did, saved their money, and then when they want to go the other ways, because again, guys, separating is not always a bad thing, guys. We got this. Get out of the habit of sticking with these partners to save embarrassment for a failed relationship. A lot of y'all in toxic relationship caps that y'all know is done. It's done. But y'all think y'all supposed to sit there and wait for the person to cheat on you or for the man to go outside the relationship so then you could be this big victim, and now you can exit the relationship in style. Guys, we got to stop doing that, right? I don't think this is like what I call whole shit. I think this is just lack of communication and like a lot of these relationship caps. The marriage was the start of the divorce. The baby shower was the relationship funeral. A lot of these relationships from start were doomed. You know what I mean? This was a relationship cap, and we know this was a relationship cap. We know why they put this couple together and why they pushed it, and they had these guys walking around and the first, and look at the swirling couple, and you know what I mean? And I'm not against black men not dating white women and white women not black women not dating white men. I don't give a fuck who you date. You can't control who you love, guys. Just be real about your feelings. Just be real. Now, this couple was a relationship cap from the start, guys. And they use this woman so that they can get our vote to vote de Blasio in. And de Blasio did nothing for New York. De Blasio is actually, if you line up all of our mayors, de Blasio is actually the dumbest. He is absolutely the dumbest. Think about it, guys. We went from for what I know, we had David Dinkin. We had Giuliani. We had Mike Bloomberg. Brilliant. That guy was brilliant. That guy, but Mike Broom, I can stand him, but that don't take away his brilliance. That guy was brilliant, bro. He know how to get the money up. You know what I mean? But we had brilliance, and then boom, we just get de Blasio. De Blasio is equally equivalent to what Biden is doing as president right now. That's what de Blasio did for us New Yorkers. Nothing. He did nothing. This man was the only mayor where you had to pay him. You had to donate to him before he mentioned anything. If you ain't donate to this man, you wouldn't get nothing passed. You wouldn't get nothing through him. He was all about money, bro. All about money. So sticking to the theme of why it's hard and difficult and why us smart dudes don't check for black women. Black women are going through something right now, guys. If you didn't know, black women are going through a transition mentally where biologically they know what's up because your biologics is given to you from God. But now mentally and physically, what we see in the ways of the world is confusing them because they're working for a whole nother devil, right? These women is working for a whole nother devil. These women believe that in order for a man to really love them, he have to put them on his pedestal. And see, an emotional, intelligent man, God-fearing man, an alpha or sigma male man, know that that's cap. We're never going to do that. I don't put Miss Goodbread on my pedestal. She would never ask me to do that. Because if I put her on my pedestal, who am I taking down? When these black women who want you to marry them, want you to put them on the pedestal, they want you to be about them and them only. When you put them on your pedestal, fellas, who are you taking down? Because only one person at a time can fit on that pedestal. Because on your pedestal at all times got to be the most high. It got to be the creator. Because that motherfucker is jealous. We have a jealous God. So are you getting where I'm going now? We have a lot of sisters they have been deprived of love. So in order to get with them, you got to give them 150% of your love because they didn't get love from their hell of a mother, from the last relationship they was in, from their father. You know what I mean, guys? So now, when you get with these sisters now, you're going to have to take a lot of your time, you know, the time you need to be getting out of poverty, being on your purpose, you're going to take a lot of that time catering to their depression, catering to their delusional aspect of what the American dream is supposed to be. The American dream to a black person got to be escaping poverty. The American dream cannot be pretending that we're not in poverty, but we got a picket fence that was given to us. We got a dog, we got a cat, everything given to us by the same people we say we hate. That is not the American dream, guys. But many women that you will deal with have that dream, that as the American dream. Remember, these women, since we was little, were designed for this relationship and marriage shit. Remember, they played with the Ken and Barbie. They played with the kitchen set. They read the novelty books. These women, since the time they were 7, knew what they wanted to marry, where they was going to get married, what color their dress was. They knew all of that without one thing. They never needed to know who the actual man was to create this fantasy. So we have a lot of our sisters in a delusion and in a fantasy world. They live in a fairy tale. Our sisters got to get rid of the fairy tale before you can get with them and help them. You know what I mean? Guys, you know, let me give you some examples, guys. Right, but back to the story with de Blasio, right? So de Blasio and his wife, they was binge watching TV. De Blasio asked his wife, why you not lovey-dovey anymore? A lot of you guys is in a relationship where the sex is dry now. The love done changed. It ain't no love no more. You see all that honeymoon phase shit, the shit that go on in the honeymoon phase, that shit dry up. Because honestly, who told black women that marriage and relationships is for fun? Who told our sisters that? I'll tell you who told. Walt Disney Nickelodeon, Barbie, these things that they consumed as little ones taught them that they could believe in fairy tales that in reality don't exist, sis. You got to get rid of the fairy tales. You know what I mean? But I'm shocked at this one right here. This is just proof, guys, that women see marriage as shackles. They see marriage as shackles now, guys. Not before, not always, not all of the time have this been. I mean, a lot of these women now, if you notice, divorces is up. And it's the black women going for these divorces. Like in this instance. So the Blasio, he asked her, why you not lovey-dovey no more? She don't like you, bro. She never did like you, bro. She liked what you provided for her. She liked the attention and the spotlight that being with the mayor gave her. You know what I mean? And then, we got some of our sisters who just worship the white man as God. You know what I mean? Some of our sisters think that the white man is God. So, you know what I mean? Could have been that. But in any event, she got with you for all the wrong reasons, bro. She got with you to live in this theme. Once the theme wear off, bro, it's on to the next theme, bro. It's on to the next theme. And again, this is where a lot of us alpha males and sigma males and men of value is going to run into a brick wall in these relationships. You know what I mean? And this is why I tell you guys, always be on your purpose. Even if you are one of them dudes looking for marriage and looking to get done dirty, stay on your purpose, bro. That way, when you get blindsided like this, you got your purpose, which is making you happy. You know what I mean? See, your purpose, the enjoyment and the satisfaction you get from being on your purpose replaces any old fucky feeling that you can get. If a nigga is really on his purpose, right? Let me tell you how real your purpose is. For a nigga that's really on his purpose, you could be on your purpose and your bitch can cheat on you, bro. When you look up and catch the bitch or know that the bitch cheated on you, you think that shit is going to affect you in any way? If you're a real man on your purpose and your purpose really bring satisfaction. And I'm not talking about you doing a hobby, because a hobby is not a purpose. Now, I'm talking about you really being on your purpose, getting to the bag, you know what I mean, discovering what's your passion and following it, monetizing it, getting money for monetizing your passion. That's your purpose. Get on that and see if you care about any motherfucking thing a female do. You know what I mean? So now, a lot of women, right? A lot of women is not fit to deal with a dude that get as much attention as women get. Like myself, I wouldn't be able to deal with an attention-seeking female because I garner a lot of attention. You know what I mean? So a lot of women gonna cancel themselves out messing with a man like me because they don't like the competition. You know what I mean? I'll be in rooms and I'll be in spaces with bad women. I mean, bad women. They be having way more money than Mrs. Goodbread. But when your mind right, and you know you got the virtuous woman, none of that shit gonna phase you, bro. But it wouldn't be possible if I had a raggedy, ratchet, insecure chick on my side, guys. You know what I mean? And a lot of the women that you be marrying be dead insecure, where you spend all your time trying to prove to them why you love them. You know what I mean? A lot of you guys, like the Blasio, you got this black chick. Now you know she needed you to be up under her ass every day. You know what I mean? See, when you was the mayor and you was on the road and shit, she got freedom. But now that you're not the mayor and you got to sit around her when you're in this relationship cap, y'all blackmailing each other and you're not really keeping it real with each other. Y'all trying to people please with each other rather than having real conversations. And that's the shit that get boring. That's why y'all sit in these relationships and all you hear is y'all just be bored. Like two ships floating in their own direction. Because the ship was put together off of bullshit. You know what I mean, guys? Shit was put together over bullshit. But I'm going to keep you guys posted on this. We're going to get to the bottom of this story because I know it's some things. Like I said, guys, y'all go check the New York Post for more details. There's not a lot of information on it other than the fact that Miss Charlene, his wife, said she could not fake it no more. She said she could not fake it no more. Women fall out of love real quick, bro, when that theme wear off. You know what I mean? And you see, I'm going to respect her. I'm not going to leave her. I'm not going to just throw her name out there like, oh, it's real like this, guys. Think about it. Bill Gates and his wife broke up, right? You notice how they broke up once the kids got to be adults. Now, that's the right way to do things, right? Nobody, ain't nothing that say you got to be together with somebody forever, bro. You ain't got to be together unhappy with somebody forever, bro. Ooh, stop the cap. This is where your grandmas and your grandpas fucked up at. So now they got y'all thinking you supposed to, because they was together for 60 years. Were they happy? Because if they wasn't happy, then they dumb, man. If they weren't fulfilled, then they just tolerated each other. And that ain't love. Toleration ain't love. I mean, but again, a lot of these women, I respect the ones that at least let the kids get older before they make this move, before they get on out of there. I respect that. I at the end of the day, me and Ms. Goodbread talk about this. Like, yo, I love you, yeah, all that bullshit. But at the end of the day, bro, as long as we together to make these kids, to raise these kids so that these kids will not become statistics, that's the goal. That's the goal. Even if we die in poverty or die trying to get out of poverty, the goal is these kids, bro. The goal is these kids. I mean, so I don't want y'all to bash her. Don't beat her up, guys. It could be that the Blasio just ain't hitting it right. The Blasio ain't hitting it right. Who knows? You know what I mean? But shit's real, guys. Shit real out here. Marriage is not the way to go nowadays. We are in the technology era. You see it. All the people that were married ain't married no more. Ain't married no more. But of course, guys, I ain't come here for all of that. We here for this right here. These are the stereotypes that they say our sisters have right here. Now, I want you guys to look at this list, and I want you to be honest with yourself, bro, because this is why us emotional, intelligent men, it's not checking for no black woman to marry or to be in no date with. We'll smash, but we ain't checking for y'all, because this ain't no stereotype. None on this paper is a motherfucking stereotype. Everything on this paper is true. And if you mad at me for saying it, or if that make, oh yeah, that it don't make me a racist. I learned something new this week, and I can't be racist. Fuck out of here. Black people can be just as racist as white people. Fuck you mean. So being that I can't be racist now, you know what I mean, I could go in on my black sisters now. So my black sisters, don't you dare call me racist, or I don't want to hear nobody talk about my titles was racist, or that was a racist title. I can't be racist according to the ways of the world. According to the ways of the world, I can't be racist. So don't manipulate me now, nigga. Bruh gang, I know better. I know that black people are the most racist. But we going by what they tell us now. We going by what they tell us. They tell us black people can't be racist because they want to use that excuse. The ones that haven't fixed themselves and see no wrong with them, they use that as an excuse to be racist. That's why they poor though. Know what I mean? But in any event, this shit ain't no motherfucking stereotype. Let's read this list right here. And they want to sit there and say, who made this up on y'all then? If this is a stereotype, who made this? This is what people are reporting. This is what people see outside of our community. All right, all right, all right. We back, guys. Y'all know how it do. Y'all know how it do. You know what I mean? This is not stereotypes, guys. Let's read this list, man. Let's take a look at this list here. Other races of women will look at black women as entertainment. They will watch y'all promote sex. That's a fact. Look at IG and Instagram. Open your Instagram right now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And we don't care what the other races of women are doing, sis. So because the other races of women are doing it, you supposed to be doing it too? It's not a stereotype, ma'am. So then we gonna say, but the other women, but you don't say nothing about the other women. I care about black women, ma'am. All right. Disrespect men if you're a color. Yes, we see that all of the time because you sisters don't do no self-reflection, don't do no self-improvement. And you know why? Because you spend all day calling out the black man's flaws. So people see you doing that on social media. Yeah, they see you acting like a victim to the circumstance you picked. Know what I mean? You may be stupid, but the people looking in ain't stupid, sis. That's not a stereotype. All right? Let's talk about it. Fornicate with any pookie that like y'all. That's a whole fact. Miss, I'm single by choice. You single because the men you want don't want you. And you only qualify for a pookie. And you see, a couple of your sisters don't care. They'll pick a pookie just to say they got a man. But you don't want to pick a pookie. That's why you're single. Because you choose not to fix yourself. Get rid of them flaws in yourself that'll have a real man that you want pick you. Then you can talk that shit you want to talk. But you know damn well if a real man will accept you for your flaws and who you the fuck is and not changing that dumb shit on you, you will gladly take that relationship, ma'am, and won't be single by choice. All right. So that's a lie too. That's not a stereotype. You fornicate with mad pookies and the numbers show it. Why is 17% of men getting all the action? And the 17% of men seem to be the dustiest, the most hell of a sons in our community. You tell me that. That's not a stereotype, sis. The numbers show that. Y'all busting it open for the same men. Y'all might as well be poly. Y'all might as well stop forcing this monogamy shit on niggas and go and be poly. Because you know that that nigga was fucking that bitch. You know that nigga got that bitch pregnant and yet you still kept your baby. You are a poly bitch, bro. You need to be in a poly situation, yo. Cut it off. Knock it off. You know what I mean? That's not a lie either. Because these are supposed to be stereotypes, right? These are lies on black women. Black women don't really act like this. Again, not all, definitely not some, but the majority. Yep, the majority. Yep. Prostitution, y'all time, energy, attention, bodies, and whoremongering. That's a fact. That's a fact. You women don't even understand why a man don't gotta pay you for you giving him sex. You bitches really running around here thinking that because you give a nigga sex and you enjoy the pleasures of raw sex, you should get paid for it. Do that sound right, sis? Dick and pussy evens out. We both had pleasures. If I don't get to monetize my dick, you don't get to monetize your coochie. Anything else is prostitution. So that's not a stereotype. That is a fact. And this is why us emotional intelligent men ain't checking for y'all. Who's stupid? Who is stupid, yo? Not us. Have babies out of wedlock. Exactly, because y'all picking the same pookie niggas, right? So don't try to tag us real niggas for the shit that you and your little sucker, dusty little nigga that you like because you only qualify for him. Don't try to tag all niggas for that. You talking about the niggas you qualify for, sis. You know what I mean? And that's why you have babies with the nigga you qualify for. And it be out of wedlock. Because all you qualify for is a hell of a son. A nigga raised by a mother who didn't have a daddy for him. You see the pattern? Yeah. That's who you qualify for. Your beliefs and your core belief system qualifies you for that. Y'all can match energy together. Talk about independence. Y'all is the most talking about independent bitches I've ever seen in my life. What real emotionally intelligent man want an independent bitch when relationships is codependency all throughout? Relationship. So I want to, if I'm a real man and I'm an emotional intelligent man that want a relationship, I'm going to go pick an independent bitch or a bitch screaming, I'm independent. Mind you, men been independent way longer than these black men has been independent, just like our black sisters have been independent. And you don't see black men running around here talking about how independent we are. We can't build with independent women. We don't want an independent woman. God promised us real men helpmeets. Ain't nothing about independent in the word help me. You know what I mean? So automatically, this is not a stereotype. Automatically, this is a fact. It is a fact that the black woman who's supposed to be because right, when we talk about this God shit and we talk about this religion and we talk about this Bible shit, right? Black women and black men are the first men and we're the special beings and we're this and we're that. But we're okay with our women being independent. We out here trying to attract and bag independent women when we are the first people in the Bible. So we should know that ain't shit independent about that Bible. We should know that the Bible written in patriarch togetherness with the man at top. Matriarch is not togetherness. Matriarch is woman ruled, a woman ruled society, independent woman ruled society, bro. That ain't what God wants. God ain't write that in the Bible. God wrote that bitch out of the Bible. That's Lilith. So it is a fact that our modern black women are running around here like Lilith, not Eve. Remember, Eve is Adam's helpmeet. She got manipulated by Lilith, and God ran down on her. And guess what? Eve was accountable. So I'm not gonna say that Eve. That don't mean Eve is a white woman. Eve is just your traditional minded woman. You could put any color on that. If she's traditional minded, if she's accountable, if she can make a mistake and then be like, own up to her mistake, she's an Eve. She's not a Lilith. All right, guys? Message. God sent us a Eve. Remember? God sent us a helpmeet after the Lilith bitch ran off. Remember? We are not sexually compatible to modern black women. Remember? She wouldn't let us get on top during sex. She wanted to dominate us, then got mad when we told our father and she ran off. Remember that story, guys? Lilith. So let's stop taxing all these women. Let's stop putting one size shoe fit on all these women. You know what I mean? You got a modern woman in our environment and you have a traditional woman in our environment. It just sucks that the traditional woman is very rare. And that's why God asked you, who can find the rare virtuous woman? Because he knew a lot of our sisters was going to be down here talking about independence. That boy good. That boy motherfucking good. Now, was that clear? Did we all understand that? Before I go any further, this is the truth, guys. These are the facts. All right. Be terrible mothers teaching your children feminism. This is a fact. This is a fact. Single mother rate is at an all-time high. These women think that they're in their own special private lane doing something great for our community. When they're not. They're not. These women then taught these kids how to hate black male leadership, male authority. They taught these kids that. When you have nothing good to say about the kid's father, or you constantly remind the kid how they act and how they look like their father, you push forward a bad narrative. You are the reason why these kids running around here totally lost. they don't have no identity because the mothers make the kid praise them. Same way the mothers be trying to get you dudes to put her on your pedestal. She done already ruined the kid's spiritual connection with God because she make the kid praise her as if she God. And your hell of a mother is not God. And our God is a jealous God. Because he even told her he ain't want you praising her and he ain't want her praising you. But the bitch don't listen because she's your mother in the black community. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Stop me when I'm lying because these are so-called stereotypes of our black sisters. And I don't see a stereotype on there. I see nothing but the fucking truth. All right, and last but not least, just to go back to their husbands and practice hold on, what did I say? Just to go back to their husbands and practice none of the ignorance y'all spew into this world. Sad. Mm-hmm. Exactly. 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 And the people see this. The people see this, yo, believe it or not. So you can front, you can lie, eat crab legs, sis. You can tell yourself whatever it is you need to tell yourself to cope and build this coping mechanism of lies, man. But everybody see it, not just the black men who you keep saying, our brothers keep tearing us down. Sis, it's either call it out what the world is seeing or look just as stupid as you. Fuck we look like sitting there trying to cover up your cat litter when you continuously take shits in this cat box for the world to see it. And we supposed to sit there because we got the same color skin as you and just every time you shit, bury it for you. Fuck out of here, sis. We not checking for you, sis. You got to fix yourself, man. Our black women need they need physical, mental healing, not sexual healing. They need mental healing. Now, how long did this fucking Blasio wife stay in this relationship feeling like a slave to the white man? How long did she just tolerate the shit? You know what I mean? How long? And then we want to give people that tolerate stupidity and ignorance because they tolerate it for long. We want to give them praise. Y'all bitches better learn how to set boundaries, bro. Y'all better learn how to set boundaries, yo. ASAP. ASAP. But guys, I got some comments. I got comments, guys. It's comment time. It's comment time. You know what I mean? That's a fact. Chicago, what's going on? Chi-Town in the building. You know what I mean? Word. We got comments now. It's comments time. It's comment time. Let's see what they say. Because these are the women that's in your society, in your community, fellas. When we go over these comments, these are the mindsets of the women that live in your community. Shit. For all I know, this could be your girl. If you how many of y'all in the relationship caps? This be the mindset of your girl, because she be on the internet, and you know she be on the internet. You should leave her ass on the internet, but you scared of losing that coochie, so you let her go on the internet and strength with niggas, be up in niggas' face and shit like that. Suit yourself, bro. Suit yourself, bro. What it do, my guys? You already know, man. We gonna keep doing it. We gonna keep delivering, man. I appreciate all my truth seekers, bro, because we truth seekers. Appreciate all of y'all. Remember, I'm not perfect, guys. So if you got something that you think I should know, hit me and let me know, bro. And we chop it up and shit. I learn, and I never cut myself off from growing. You know what I mean? I always want to learn. I want to learn. I want to learn. So salute to you guys, man. Much love and appreciation. All right, let's go. So I got this comment, guys. Of course, this comment was due to the post. I posted a comment, right? And I said, I see a lot of women running around here talking about they're single by choice because no man meets their standards. Then I said, so why are the ones that's meeting your standards not picking you? And of course, black women can't keep it real because they've sat around fake shit their whole life. So she jumps on me. I do the choosing. You do the choosing now. See how masculine that is? You do the choosing, right? So now all right, right, hold on. All right, look how they tell on themselves, right? Because remember, I told these people, I'm not their boyfriend. I'm not their father, their mother. I'm not the person that they manipulate and get this fuck shit over on. I'm not the nigga you in a relationship cap with, sis. You would not be able to deal with me and my truth. And I'm a real man. You know what I mean? So y'all better keep picking them pookies if you know what I know. Because us emotional, intelligent men gonna eat you alive every time. All right, so let's check this. Let's break this thing down, guys. I do the choosing. First of all, sister, that is very masculine, Miss Renee Jackson. That's very masculine for a woman to do the choosing. But okay, since you do the choosing, why are you single, man? So since you do the choosing, the relationships that got you bitter and got you feeling like I just don't want to fix myself because I don't see it's me being the problem. You chose those relationships, man, because you told us right here. I do the choosing. All right, so you chose the Pookies and the Ray Rays that got you mad at relationships and that got you mad at the truth, sis. And right now, I'm over it. So, again, this is another admitting that she's doing. She's admitting to us that she don't know how to choose a man. That's her issue. See, it ain't the men. These are her issues. And instead of fixing her issues, she just gonna point it and blame everybody else, but fix her issues. The bitch just told us, yes, and I called you a bitch, because you are. The bitch just told us, I do the choosing, and right now I'm over choosing because I can't seem to pick the right person. You know why? Because you can't point the finger at yourself and see what is in you that got you choosing people for and choosing men when all you supposed to do is worry about your weight, man. See, that's probably what it is. You're probably fat, and that's why no real man wants you, because real men don't deal with big women. Big women represent poverty. You know what I mean? Big women are for broke niggas. All right? Fat women, obese women are for broke niggas. They match very well. All right? Real niggas don't deal with that. So again, while you sitting here focusing on shit that you should not even be focusing on, you should be focusing on what it is that got you not being able to get into a relationship. Because God, right, sis? This the kicker. God ain't create people that don't like love and affection. All right? God ain't create no human being that do not want to be loved on and cherished. You know what I mean? Especially not no woman. Especially not no woman. Happily single and sleeping good at night. All right. They all say that. That's what they use to cope. That's the coping mechanism that they use to cope. Right? So she said what she had to say. So one of my guys, salute. Salute to one of my guys. Salute to the Brad Squad that be over there in the comment section holding me down. You know what I mean? So one of the brothers, Dweeby 23233, salute to you, Dweeby. He put happy. He just put happy because he knows she lying. And then no. He put happy, then she put happy, trying to mock him. So now I hit now. This is when I said, you know what, let me step in. So I told her, I said, suit yourself, Renee. But had you been really happy, you would have never felt the need to jump in these comments and prove that to strangers, you see? Because they think I'm a dummy. See, I study psychology of the human mind. So, and that's not a happy, like I told her, that's not normal, happy people behavior. Bingo, bingo, mic drop. Because these people, these black women think we stupid now. They think we stupid. They think because they didn't do no work on themselves, we sit around watching TV and watching Love and Hip Hop and didn't do no work on ourselves. They think because they can only attract a video game playing nigga that they could bribe with, I got this PlayStation. They think all men sat there in a bitch house playing PlayStation and not educating themselves. No, sis. No, sis. Only the niggas you qualify do that dumb shit. Real niggas do real things, like get educated. All right? But you ain't happy, sis. And then here go the kicker right here. Look, here go. This was the white flag. She threw the white towel in right here, tried to lie and get one over on me. And then here go Miss Renee Jackson 3304. I thought this was social media where you can express your thoughts and opinions. You can, sis. But guess what? They're just that. They're your thoughts and they're your opinions, right? And then let me tell you another thing. That's your mindset, sis. That's your mindset. So don't try to sound cute. Like my thoughts, I can express my thoughts. And yeah, you can. But you shared a piece of your mindset, and I corrected you on your mindset being false. Your mindset is manipulated. You have a fixed mindset, like 85% of our sisters in the community. You think it's everybody else and not you, and it's you, sis. So I just told you that. That's all I told you. You can express all you want. See, the thing is, y'all bitches think that social media is the land of let me go up there and lie and have fun and not learn. Ma'am, do you know my page? My page is a page for learning, right? You get infotainment over here. Y'all come for the entertainment, but people stay for the truth, sis. So you at the wrong for entertainment, looking for ha ha and he. And in fact, ha ha and he is what got you single right now, sis. But you happy though. Thoughts and opinion. Never felt the need to prove anything to a stranger, but you did though, sis. You jumped on my comment. You jumped on my post. I didn't jump on. You don't have a page, sis. And if you did, I wouldn't go by it. I wouldn't go to your page, let alone comment. You see what I mean? If it do not apply, let it fly. But you bitches be triggered because it be you. Definitely not that serious. Don't mean to trigger you. Now I'm triggered. You see how they try to flip it on you, fellas? This is the mental manipulation they try to flip on you. Now I'm triggered. I'm triggered. The one that put the post that made so much sense that we already on 600 likes, goddamn 100 comments, but I'm triggered. She jumped on me. On my, look at this shit. You can't make this is another reason why emotionally intelligent men don't fuck with black women, bro, because they full of shit and they full of games, bro. They full of games. Now you thought you had a friend, bitch. You jump on my post, lying and eating crab legs. Lying and eating crab legs, bro. You know what I mean? Thinking that I'm one of them pookies? Do you think I'll be over here just trying to rally men to hate women? I don't do that over here. Over here, I'm trying to get everybody gamed up. Men and women fuck with me, sis. You didn't know that, though. So you think I'm one of them channels that it's a bunch of men over here that complain about women. We got women over here, bro. Sis, man, that know what I'm talking about is facts. And it took them 20 years of wasted time to learn that. And they're just real enough to know, like, you know what? That little black nigga, although he cursed and he called bitches, he right. And he on to something. This is what we do here, sis. So you keep playing on social media, keep trolling with your little fat, obese self. That's why you're single and you're not happy. No truly happy person give a fuck what a nigga got to say. Message. So let's go on. Let's see what else we got that's happy in a state of delusion. Let's see who else we got. Who we catching fish every day, guys. We out here catching fish left and right. All right. Who we got? What's this? Okay. So now we got Real Beautiness 25. Oh, I can tell you off the rap. This is an obese female, bro. This is an obese female. You can just tell by the name. Real Beautiness 25. Mm-hmm. Is this the advice you gonna give your daughters and your granddaughters? Race to the bottom. Let's see if I get crickets or not. All right, so guys, she is responding. All right. I'm back, yo. And I don't care that we gonna talk, we gonna thug it through. We gonna thug this shit through right here, right here. You know what I mean? Is this the advice you gonna give your daughters and granddaughters? Race to the bottom. Let's see if you get the quicker. Now I told you guys, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with teaching your kids some reality? Why must we keep these black kids in a delusion? So what am I supposed to teach my daughters, man? What should I teach my daughters, man? What should I teach my daughters, man? Because I don't want my daughters to be single mothers. You know what I mean? I don't want my daughters to be single anything. I want my daughters to really work together with man. And honestly, bitch, why are you asking me your trauma? Why are you asking me for help to help you fix your trauma, miss? You see how they'll push their trauma on you in the form of a question? Sis, you got to know that I'm in my kid's life, right? The fact that I'm in my kid's life automatically removes that dumb shit that you go through, man. You know what I mean? And yes, this is the exact advice to answer your question, man. This is the exact advice that I'm telling them. You know what I mean? And then I'm showing them your comments. I'm going to my comment section and then I'm showing them you bitter, burnt black bitches and how for years and years y'all sit there in these sucky ass relationships with the nigga you pick. You pick now. You know what I mean? And I show them, don't be them. That's what I teach my daughters and granddaughters. Don't be them. Don't be these little black bitches right here that you see on the internet lying and eating crab legs. Don't be them. Don't be them. You know what I mean? So I told her what I teach my kids. And then I told her, you know what I mean? She might need a private session. I told her, you sound like you need a private session. Here she go, guys. This is the lies and the crab legs. Peep game. No, I'm married with 4 kids, so you're a liar, bro. Because what's wrong? If you're a married woman with 4 kids, let's ask your husband about the post that I post. Let's ask your husband how he feel about the post that I post, which says, I see a lot of women saying that they will not settle, so they have high standards. Then why are the men that you have them high standards for not picking you? Let's see what your husband think of this, man. See how they lie? This is how they lie now. Just like the woman that told us, oh, because I'm happily single. You're a fucking liar. And ma'am, Miss Beauty, whatever, you're a fucking liar. No, I'm married with 4 kids and I homeschool kids and help run business when I want. We about to start a nonprofit for our kids. Yep. See, they talk with the swag. Yep. Oh yeah, my husband doesn't think our daughters should have standards, boundaries, and expectations. Yep. What? Wow, do you see this? Wow, wait a minute. Y'all read this shit for yourself. So now she's speaking for her husband. She ain't got no husband, bro. She ain't got no husband. That ain't no husband. A man that want they that wait, hold on. Hold the fuck up. Y'all saw that? What man? See again, this is why I never heard a man say, I never heard a female, right, a daughter say, I'm stripping to keep my father's lights on. This is why. You heard her, right? You heard it. Who don't teach their kids boundaries? So black women don't teach their kids to have boundaries because nobody taught them how to have boundaries. Ooh, so this is why we got a lot of black women sitting in these sucky relationships because they don't know how to set boundaries. And boundaries is basic. Boundaries is some of the basic stuff that come to communicating and relationships. So we got women playing the relationship game and don't know a goddamn thing they doing, bro. Man, you can't make this shit up, bro. She said it out of her own mouth. Yep. Oh yeah, my husband doesn't think our daughter should have standards, boundaries, and exceptions. Yep. He's a black man too. Wow. And they say they are saying black men are weak. Black men must be down bad if this is who we settling for. Wow. Yep. Maybe you need to have a session with him. I jumped on it, right? I said, word, shut up. I said, you know what, ma'am? Set that up. I said, you know what? Email me. I told her, I said, email me ASAP. Let's set that up. Me, you, your husband, Mrs. Goodbrad, got her, right? Because these bitches think that I'm a dummy. And we'll bring it to the Goodbrad, the brutally honest show, because I told her, I said, black love couples, real black love couples like you and me, we need to have these conversations. We need more black people to see black love, communicate and have conversations. I told her that, right? Let's see what she said. She ignored it, guys. She totally ignored the offer. She ignored the offer, my guys. Our sister right here, our sister. The beautiness. 2 weeks ago, I took my son, you or your husband, because you got a husband, right? So this sounds like a trip your husband should have made, ma'am. So you already lying and eating crab legs. And I told you, when you come to my page, check yourself before you wreck yourself. I am not one of these desperate black men that care about how big your butt is. I don't give a fuck about how much Louis Vuitton you wear. I don't give a fuck about your Tory Burch bag. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I care about the truth. All right? So check yourself before you wreck yourself, bitch. Don't play with me. I am not your weak-ass father or your weak-ass boyfriend or the little pookies you play these little manipulative games on. You're not going to get me like that, sis. I don't need nothing from you, sis. Understand that. That's the part that gets y'all so tight because you're used to dealing with men that need something from you. So you could manipulate and do all this fuck shit. Don't try me. Don't play with me, sis. This is a business. This is a business. This page is a business. It's for people who want the truth so that they can take it and adjust it and apply it to the way they live right now and get new results. Don't fucking play with me, sis. And that goes to all of you black bitches that think that y'all doing something by jumping in my posts with y'all little lies and crab legs. Right. Being passed for traffic lights, cameras. Call me when we discussing this sort of shit as a collective. Bitch, go sit the fuck down. Sit your Black Lives Matter, single motherhood. You is the mascot for single motherhoods, man. You is the mascot for that with your lying ass, sis. This is why we don't fuck with y'all. This is why we don't fuck with y'all. This is why we don't, because y'all lie too much. It is no truth in y'all, bro. No truth in y'all, man. You can't win. Exactly. MOR, watch she divorced. She ain't got no man. She ain't got no husband. And you know the black people, black community there, yo, that's my husband. Niggas ain't never been married. Niggas just as married as me and Mrs. Goodbrad talking about, that's my husband. Lying. Bitch, you got a simp sucker. You got a beta male provider. I ain't never heard no man that said he don't want no bound. See that? Yo, this shit is disgusting, bro. And then they get mad when I say it's the hell of a mothers we gotta check. It's the hell of a mothers, bro. This girl don't even understand how her mother set her back by not teaching her boundaries and standards. So she shouldn't even jump to my post, because my post was about setting standards and boundaries. And that's why she shouldn't even jump on it, because she's confused. She don't set boundaries. So why are you reacting to a post that's about boundaries when you don't believe in boundaries? And like, yeah, and come on, man. They just want to be in everything. That's why I say black women make themselves look stupid for attention. That's why we can't mess with them. Exactly, y'all. The closer we get to the truth, the more pushback we gonna get from those that benefit from a lie, guys. And I'm gonna go on and wrap this show on up. You know what I mean? Go on and wrap this show on up, guys. I'll be live later on today because we got to get to the bottom of this. We got another black love couple that I thought was real, but obviously that was a relationship cap too. Remy Ma and Papoose. So I got some content. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. I just hope Remy didn't play herself, because I had big shit. I was talking big shit about Remy Ma, B. I had Remy Ma in the tier that I had Love Dorsey. You know what I mean? Y'all know my favorite three, bro. Y'all know I got three favorites, B. I got Beyonce, Sierra, Rashida. You know what I mean? And I thought I had Remy. But Remy, we gonna see. I ain't gonna X you out yet, because it could be some sucker shit. Because you know me, I'm a professional coach. I know what's going on in these relationships. Be that you told Pat you don't want to fuck with him no more, and he can't deal with that. You know what I mean? Same way the Blasio wife told him, like, I don't want to be married to you no more. It's boring, and you know what I mean? Shit happened. We don't have to stay together. But knocking niggas out, for Pat to knock the nigga out, something happened there. Now, either Pat in his feelings and he just can't deal with you moving on, or you cheated, bitch, and Pat mad. And because you're his wife, not just a regular chick, he knocked the nigga out. So we're going to get to the bottom of this, guys. We definitely going to get to the bottom of this shit. You know what I mean? But we're going to see, man. I got the news, guys. Word up, guys. I got the news, bro. So later on today, probably, I don't know, probably 3:30 we'll be live, guys. But appreciate y'all. I know this was a little bit scattered. I call this a freestyle. This is a freestyle morning. I just freestyle today, you know what I mean? But y'all got the message, bro. MGTOW, go the other way. Do not conform with the ways of the world, because the ways of the world, they teaching women in order for you, they teaching women that a real man that love them puts them on their pedestal. And us emotional, intelligent men, we know that you can't put no goddamn female on your pedestal, because then you have to remove God to put a female on your pedestal. And that's automatic death for you. The minute you do that, you can't win. I don't give a fuck how bad the bitch is. I don't give a fuck if the bitch is a help me. If you put the help me on your thing, you're gonna lose her, because now God is removed. So the quickest way to lose your good woman is to get a good woman and then conform with the ways of the world. You'll lose that good woman. And then you'll be sitting there acting like the bitch did something to you, bro. The same rules apply, bro. The same rules apply. She ain't do nothing. She being hurt. It was you. You picked her and chose to put her on your pedestal. And that's when things went south. Think about it, guys. Y'all know that's true. Think about how many relationships you was in. You was chilling. You was free willing, doing what you wanted to do on your purpose. The minute you started letting her ease this, you don't love me, you don't spend time with me. And the minute you went and spent time was the last time she loved you, bro. All right, guys, wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly. Do not play with your life. Don't forget, 11 o'clock at the Bell 503, we got another good one, guys. It's the Righteous Fear. We undefeated, we undisputed, and we unbothered, yo. I'll see y'all later, man. Peace. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, man. Word. And stay safe and warm. Drink water, bro. Stay hydrated, guys.
You are not niggers. You are not coons. You may smoke reefer and drink wine and do crazy, wicked things, but you are not a wicked person by nature. You have lent yourself to wickedness, but you are a divine creature that must now come into the knowledge and power of your own divinity. And no preacher can resurrect you into your divinity. It takes God himself to bring you into your own divine nature. So we're not dealing with prophets. We have walked out of prophet teaching. This is the time and the presence of God. So I don't talk about God will come. God is already here. And he's working in me to resurrect you to your divine nature.